Welcome to a world of mystery and excitement. Here, you'll experience stories beyond imagination, with horror lurking in every corner, action that sets your heart racing, and sci-fi worlds that take you beyond the stars. Get ready to dive into breathtaking tales where danger and surprises know no bounds. This is not just a channel, it's your gateway to a new universe. Subscribe now and join us on a journey you'll never forget. Deep within the northern forest, the Fangor tribe of wolves resides. These wolves, who take on humanoid forms, are known for their agility and ability to remain hidden. Their leader, Alpha Falkar, is a cunning and strategic wolf with ambitions to expand his tribe's territory. They live in dark caves, training by night and silently planning to conquer new lands. Falkar is convinced that his tribe needs more land to secure a prosperous future. His eyes gleam with determination as he discusses plans of expanding to seize the southern territories controlled by the lions that on the other side, in the sun-scorched sunlands, lives the lion tribe. This proud tribe is led by King Dragon, a massive lion known for his strength and courage. The lion tribe lives a life of honor and pride, believing in victory through open battle and bravery in the face of enemies. Dragon, with his wisdom and power, does everything he can to protect his tribe, but he senses a looming threat from the north. Tensions escalate into open conflict when the bodies of several wolf scouts are discovered on the borders of the lion territory. The wolves believe the lions are responsible, and Falkar declares war, using this incident to rally his tribe for vengeance. He convinces his people that they must reclaim their honor through bloodshed. At the same time, Dragon denies his tribe's involvement, but he knows that war is now inevitable. Both tribes begin gathering their forces and preparing their armies for battle. Falkar relies on stealth and nighttime attacks, while Ragan trusts in his tribe's raw strength and direct confrontation. As the tension rises, both tribes move closer to an inevitable showdown. Under the cover of darkness, the wolves strike first, using their stealth to gain an early advantage. Their attack is swift and deadly, as they slip through the forest and launch quick assaults on the lion patrols. The northern tribe relies on speed and surprise, initially managing to catch the lions off guard. However, the lions soon adapt to the assault and begin to fight back fiercely. Under Ragan's leadership, the lions showcase their innate courage and brute strength in open combat. The battle turns into a brutal clash where the two tribes face each other head-on. The wolves use their agility and swiftness, while the lions rely on their powerful blows. In the heart of the battlefield, Falkar and Ragan come face to face in a personal duel. Falkar relies on his speed and cunning, while Ragan counters with his immense physical power. The two leaders exchange blows in an epic battle that reflects their long-standing rivalry and conflicting ambitions. However, in the midst of this ferocious battle, a catastrophe strikes. A massive earthquake rocks the land, creating deep fissures between the two armies. The sudden seismic event forces both tribes to retreat. The wolves and lions realize that the conflict is no longer just between them. Nature itself seems to be rejecting this brutal war. After the earthquake subsides, both tribes are left standing amidst the wreckage of the battlefield, forced to confront a new reality. Both sides have suffered heavy losses, and the war no longer seems worthwhile. In the wake of the disaster, Falkar and Ragan agree to a temporary truce. Although the enmity between them still simmers, both leaders understand that continuing the war could lead to total annihilation. They ask the tribes return to their respective lands. The peace remains fragile, and the animosity continues to brew under the surface. The wounds of war have not healed, and the fear of future conflict lingers. Days after the battle has ceased, strange occurrences begin in both territories. The storms that had shattered the battlefield linger ominously in the distance, and the earthquake that ended the conflict was not the last sign of trouble. Gigantic, terrifying creatures emerge from deep within the earth, threatening the lands of both the wolves and the lions. Both Falkar and Ragan realize that a greater danger is looming. These ancient beasts, drawn by the chaos of the war, begin attacking villages and destroying everything in their path. The two tribes are forced to reconsider their differences. They know that if they are to survive, they must unite against this new enemy. Though wary of each other, Falkar and Ragan agree to form an uneasy alliance. They gather their warriors and prepare for the greatest battle they have ever faced. Not against each other, but against a shared, unstoppable force. After forming the fragile alliance, both the wolf and lion tribes prepare for war against the mysterious creatures. These colossal beasts are unlike anything they have ever encountered, capable of immense destruction. No longer fighting each other, survival now depends on the cooperation between the two tribes. Falkar, with his strategic mind, devises a plan to trap the creatures using ambush tactics, while Ragan leads his lions in a direct, powerful attack to lure the beasts into the trap. Warriors from both tribes find themselves fighting side by side, despite the tension of their early rivalry. Quickly realize that the creatures are far stronger than they anticipated. The balance shifts in favor of the beasts, forcing Falkar and Ragan to stand together on the front lines, united for the first time. As the battle rages on, it becomes clear that the beasts are nearly unbeatable. Falkar and Ragan know that a great sacrifice is needed to stop this threat. They agree on a desperate plan. Falkar will use the ancient power of the Dark Forest to destroy the beast from within. While Ragan leads the lions in a daring assault to lure the creatures into the final trap. Many warriors sacrifice their lives to ensure the plan's success, and in the end, the Alliance manages to defeat the creatures. However, the cost is heavy, with countless lives lost, and both tribes left devastated by the fight. With the threat of the creatures vanquished, Falkar and Ragan return to their lands, but the relationship between the two tribes has been forever changed. Old animosity now seem insignificant compared to the shared sacrifices they made that end each final meeting between the two leaders. They speak of the need for lasting peace between their tribes. Falkar, who had always sought dominance, begins to see that unity is key to their long-term survival. not only in the sword, but in alliances. In the end, a temporary peace agreement is established between the wolves and lions. They exchange symbols of friendship and vow not to return to their old conflicts. However, beneath the surface, both tribes remain weary. The scars of the past run deep, and the future is uncertain. Final scenes show both tribes, wolves in their shadowy forests and lions in their sunlit plains, rebuilding their homes after the devastation. The sky remains overcast, a sign that while peace has been achieved, it may not last forever, and another conflict may one day arise from within or from forces unknown.